Hey kids! So, we're finally ready to start doing some building here. We took everything out of Shabby's awesome little house there, moved it to that block of wood. It's, we gotta clear that out, we gotta clear all of this out. You can see the wool pillars. That's everything, that's just the courtyard. Right? That's all gotta get, See, the problem is now, I don't really want to flatten it. Now that I look at the terrain around it, I don't want to flatten all that. I might, I'm thinking I'm going to flatten the area inside of it, but leave the hill around it. I think that'll make it probably look a bit nicer. And it's going to make designing some of the stuff a bit difficult. We might not have as many ways out of it as we would have before. But, you have to excuse me, because the moment I finally have some time to do something and a long weekend off, I come down with, like, herpes or something, and I'm coughing. I will try to not hack too many lungs into the microphone, but I promise nothing. So let's get down here and whee flish. Let's get this party started. So yeah, the first thing we have to do, Shab's awesome little house here, gotta come down. We, that ice plane's not to see if there's... Oh, cool! Ginger's out doing some exploring. We can always be hopeful. Our slight problem is that, there's a whole bunch of people set their spawn under here. For some dumb reason. So we're gonna have to hope that, this doesn't do too much damage. What are we seeing? We want it to do a bunch of damage. So one's gonna go here, and and I'll set one there. Let's set that guy off from here. Ooh, I don't know. Better move him one closer. Grab you. I don't have anywhere near enough blocks for this, do I? Let's head down here. Should have some. Oh, it all went through. Okay, well, we'll take that. Just more work going on. Don't worry about me. Get rid of you. Put you, and you, and you, and you. Now we don't gotta worry about lighting nothing. You ready? Are you ready? You ready for this? This is gonna be epic. I may not want to stand here. Wha-bam! There we are. That's unfortunate. That's what you dummies get for putting chests there. Give me a moment to clean all this stuff up and put a few beds down. On the upside, when people spawn in, they'll go, hey, look, a courtyard. Yeah, the crater's a little bigger than I'd planned, but, it's okay. Fare ye well, little shabby spawn house. Hardly knew ye. I'm going to put a couple of blocks here. Yeah, like that. Because I'll probably move that smelter. We'll probably wind up building a bunch of stuff under spawn, but it's nice to have a place to put stuff. Now I gotta tear down pretty much everything here, and that's gonna kind of suck. Probably gonna take me a while, so I am going to let you guys go grab a pot or something, and hopefully by the time I come back, I'll be done. So one thing I do want to do, make sure I don't forget, is save all our sheep. Got a bunch of leads. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, cool. Y'all come here. I have to move you guys, because I'm about to do something that your neighbors aren't going to like. Go with that. And one of them broke. Where's your lead? Come here. And then get on here. Like that. No! Son of a... Minecraft, why are you so derpy? Now. You notice we have an awful lot of chickens here. You notice that if I walk in here, We have 11 bazillions of eggs. Chickens count. Chickens and eggs count as entities. Entities take up space on a server, especially in your spawn area. It's yeah! Chicken massacre. Man, griefing spawn is fun, isn't it? I can't tell you how long it's been since I last griefed spawn. Wow, I got a pile of XP out of that too. Now I gotta clean all this up. Yeah, it sucks. That's like the funnest part of this. Jeez. Oh, if you were worried about that possibly running us out of chickens, not only are there a bunch of wild ones running around here, because a certain red-haired individual, bearded individual, threw a bunch of eggs around. Yeah, we're not too worried about chickens. No, don't do that. I'm trying to be organized here. And hopefully I won't need that last thing. Well, what am I saying? I hope I need that last piece of TNT for something. It's starting to look like a war zone down there, doesn't it? Now it's the hard part of actually digging stuff up and covering things over. One thing I'm going to do, though, is be thankful I put that there so I'm not falling to my death. So you can see over here, this is the edge of where our wall is going to be. It's actually going to extend it a little further. I'll have to build it up as it goes down. But we're gonna terraform it to this level because I like Fire Willie's tree. Except for the couple of chunks I've accidentally knocked off it here and there. I'll put a piece of glowstone in there so it glows nice and bright. I want to have something. Like I want to have something here that at least remembers the first little bits of spawn. And I think this tree is a good start. Once I stop accidentally knocking chunks off of it. Somewhere in here, and we got lots of there's my dirt. I need some of you. Probably cobble. Not a lot of cobble. I guess I gotta use stone to fill in. But it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna be here for a bit. See you later. Well, there's that area all terraformed off. Oh, looks like I missed some gravel or something there. I'll have to do a bit of work over on this corner, obviously, because everything just sort of stops there. That's going to be... I'm going to lay out just the bare bones of the plaza, or the courtyard. The building itself is going to wind up going behind back there, because we're going to need a way out. Because if you want to get over to Durzo's Skelly Grinder, or Fire Willie's Rabbit Farm, or Sora and Dennis's Strip Mine, or Birdie's Couple Gin. I'm hoping to see some videos about that there, Birdie. That's silly. But it looks gonna be fun. Gonna wipe out and move the portal. Fortunately, like I said, the tree, I might lose a couple hedges there. I'll try to make sure that tree stays in as good a condition as I can. Fire Willie came by, he gave me a hand for a minute, and he logged off. I hope he's not mad at me that I didn't say thanks. Or that, I did firebomb everything, didn't I? So let's break out. Well, let's dump a bunch of stuff first. Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of polished diorite and a bunch of stone brick. I still got to figure out, I haven't made cracked or mossy yet with this. Although I know you can now. Which is kind of nice, but kind of not. I mean, cracked and mossy was always something of a nice status symbol. Okay, so I'm going to paste a bunch of this stuff out. And probably fire up my single player to make sure I don't screw it up. Oh, there's a courtyard. I only had to screw up at least once to make sure it fit. But it fits. See, we only got to move the portal back about 2 blocks, so it's not going to matter much in the nether. Would have Fire Willie's tree is right there. Keep it as much as we can. A couple of these probably might not be open. They might all be. The problem is that then I got to worry about keeping stuff out. That's going to be a bit of a problem, keeping things out of here. Like, I don't want to have to build another wall all around the whole thing. Around? What the hell did I say there? But that gets that out. Got a layout. Might not lay the building out now. I'm going to get the rest of the courtyard done before I get too far ahead of myself. Because at least if I get that laid out... Well, no, I'll have to. I'll have to get that, and then I'll have to get the main building laid out so that everyone else can know where to safely build, I guess. One of these days I'm going to miss that jump, and it's going to suck. As much as I have this, I think that's awfully far up. Unfortunately, our design for this... It's going to be just really, really basic design for right now. Afterwards, we'll come by, flash it all up. I actually have some cobble. We'll make it look all purty and stuff. We'll rough up the walls with a little regular diorite. That way it's not this great big giant wall of one texture. You want to go there. And you, see, this might not... Oh no, I guess there's going to be a friggin' building here, isn't there? Grumble, grumble, grumble. A portal rebuilt. Oop. Hey, how did I screw that up? That's not going to light, is it? There, now. This had better match up with our one in the nether. Should only move 2 blocks. And there we are. Cool. Eventually... wrong side. Wow, nether is hella dark. Eventually going to wind it way up there. Because people tried to build out from the hub here. Be a slight problem with that. And that would not make things fun for people. Not that making nether portal or nether tunnels is terribly fun to start with. And there's courtyard walls done. Why did I cut there? Because in the time it took me to get all this stuff done, I had a little bit more to eat, did a couple things, checked my single player. Still have to put the detail around the top yet. And for that I gotta pop back into my single player world again. I do apologize for all the cuts. I don't have much to talk about while I'm putting everything together. So rather than distract myself by constantly having to come up with witty banter, I should have left that. Yeah, this tree's got to get fixed anyway. But yeah, I'll just gonna have to keep cutting, because otherwise it's gonna be me sitting here with nothing to talk about, wasting blocks. Well, the walls are all up. Slabbed off all the tops of the crenellations of the wall. Threw a couple of torches up on top of here. Still got a lot of detail work to go. Like, a lot of detail work. Gonna go through a whole bunch of andesite. A lot of this will get replaced with andesite. A bunch of that. We'll make this a whole bunch of cracked stone. I think you just smelt it, don't you? I'll have to figure that out. Over... Tell you what, let's go back up the pillar here real quick. Probably going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to make too long an episode. It's just me putting blocks down mostly, so I don't really have much to keep your attention with by doing that. Let's get all the way up here. Well, it's almost nighttime, and I'll have to come down and sleep again. There. So, spawn building is going to go back here, the building itself. There and there, nothing. That way, nothing. I might do just a little bit of that kind of marketplace bit I had on the outside here. Not a lot, just a little bit. A few kiosks for people that don't want to, want to do something but don't want to build a whole building for it. But beyond that, as long as you're not too close to these three sides here, feel free to start building, guys. Feel free. I will not stop you. Back there is going to get a whole bunch of work. You got it all torched out. Probably not enough. I thought I saw something spawn there. Can't tell from up here though. Up way too high. But the inside, I'll throw some fence gates up. We'll make it nice and safe. Nothing comes through. You guys can start working on that side, whatever's going to go here. And we'll see what we can do about making spawn look awesome. And this time for real, I will see you guys later.